It's so risky. It felt so predictable though, right? And so far the series has felt so predictable.
Yeah. And now, like, if Duro does, like, see in his list of champions that Bard is there, he should probably play it.
I think he will.
And there it is. So, I mean...
Alistair is the more common counter, but I actually prefer...
I think Bard is so good.
I prefer the Bard. There are some cool Sona builds going around. Jin Karma's your favorite, I know. But,
oh yeah, love Jin Karma. So much value for the whole game. But the Bard was always going to be the choice. It's just a no-brainer. And what has been set up here.
It almost feels like Duro was like rotating around saying like, just going to require Kanavi's assistance.
This ward, getting a lot of value, does just despawn, but Ruler could still be in trouble. Flashes away everywhere, and they are still walking forward. Cosmic Binding not going to connect, but it does stop Kanavi from moving in.
Gnar is going to be really critical for damage later on, too.
Oh, Gumayusi down very low as we do have Canyon moving in. Magical Journey comes over as Ruler is looking a little bit worse for wear, but he still has barrier. He's fine. Gumayusi is dead for first blood, and Ruler still can press F if he's in any trouble.
I'm not entirely sure how this one really was sussed out by HLE, but they are in
Delight's like, take me back! Take me back, GenG! Never mind, I'm not allowed to do that as he gets taunted, and he will get taken down. Canyon with the knock-up, Chovy with the punch, and Canyon might be in a little bit of trouble now as Kanavi, oh, that Magical Journey doesn't work the other way around, as Canyon should have just pressed the button again. That would have been very funny, but he's not able to do so. Is always just some of the best top lane League of Legends that you can see. All right, Duro will find a Cosmic Binding. There's a Magnus Storm, collects Ruler there as the Tempered Fate comes through, but it's not enough. The Ignite is going to tick down, and that is going to grab that kill. I'm pretty sure it was Ignite anyway, but still the answer is here for GenG. Chovy no flash, so won't be able to get in there, but there's the knockup from Canyon, and the third Q nets him a double, and GenG's response is just better.
Zeka doesn't have ult. Not sure what he used it for, but I think he should have been following that rotation from Chovy.
Would have been a 1-for-1, as we're going to see it from Chovy's perspective. As he was looking to come down, he's ulting, and oh man, just barely.
Oh, that hurts.
Yep. Looking for their first Drake of the game. Canyon is in position, just going to Umberly dash over. Oh, way down here as well. Oh my goodness, they just walk in. It is going to be secured by Kanavi as the three-man taunt from Chovy is huge. The curtains have been called, and the bullet time is gigantic. Canyon will find the passive proc onto Guma, and the heroic entrance comes down. A triple knockup comes in again, but they are just barely not able to get these kills. Guma will finally go down, but it is a disaster for GenG, and HLE will take 4 off the map.
I mean, the Tempered Fate and the rest of the team and later team fights. So speaking of Duro.
Yeah, Tempered Fate going to come on through there to try and hold Guru in position. There's a Cosmic Binding as well as Canyon will get into melee range, and he's an Aatrox. He really likes that. That is going to be the Misfortune taking a rest. And Delight is also just taking too much damage. Ruler finds another bullet after reloading most of the fight. Yeah, a little bit of a shame. As Chovy just gets cataclysmed. There is an orb, that's a shockwave, and Chovy, I think it's going to take some killing, but he's going to go down, and Zeka locks that one up. Grenade does come on forward, so Delight's engage. A little bit muted now as Duro just moving up, wandering towards them as Keen is also on a decent angle. That is the steal from Cannon. He finds it this time, and Delight also takes a nap. Heroic entrance to join Keen here, who just hops on top of Gumayusi to take him out. Kanavi finds himself surrounded by bad guys, and Ruler just walks away from Zeus. And now Zeka is in trouble. The curtains have been called, and Zeus realizes he has to block it, and it doesn't even matter. Deadly Flourish now is the end of this Renekton. And as soon as I say it, GenG just decide, no, we still are going to win that team fight that puts us in position to win the game.
Tail it out way earlier.
Yeah.
I just misjudging the situations. Hanwha fans have seen this one quite a few times, and they're, as you can see on the...
That was a really good line wolf. Oh man, I really love that. As Keen is going to be in the Cataclysm, but he has Hop, so he's going to be okay from that. Meganar is not going to come in time, as now Canyon, 1 versus 3, doesn't really like this whole situation here, as he does try to umbrally dash away. There's the pullback. He does have so much healing, though, as Kanavi, oh no, it's another round of Qs. He misses the spear, and Canyon somehow 50%. They now look for another round of buttons, and they will be able to take him out. This Aatrox, as that Storm Surge we were talking about, is now completed alongside a Rapid Fire Cannon, so Ruler is pretty scary. Tempered Fate does nothing, but Delight is still very dead. Duro is going to be the one that Meep slaps him down.
Situation, but this time there's a Bard here.
Yeah, he's going to come on over, interrupts the Flag and Drag with a Cosmic Binding. Duro, is he POM? I mean, his Nico is also really, really good. Maybe there's an angle there. Deadly Flourish is going to connect onto Kanavi, who is going to try and put them in the Cataclysm, and then flags and drags his way into the Dragon Pit. Nicely done there.
Be a risky fight to take.
Well, Keen is just going to walk towards Delight here. He's got that Meganar starting off. And HLE realize that they do not want to be diving in on top of that. Zeus does, though. Does manage to safely move himself over. There is some flanking going on here. A scary moment as Chovy waiting to press that R button. Will be able to do so at a moment's notice. Keen gets over the wall and won't have Meganar. So that is a little scary. There is the steal. It's Ruler that takes it away somehow. Heroic entrance to come on in. There's the gargoyle drop. And then he gets the taunt onto everyone. Gumayusi just trying to create the position. And he does manage to do so. Double up. Takes down both solo lanes. And now Duro has to flash to get himself out of the way. Canyon doing the same thing. And the Umbral Dash, I think, might be enough, as the spear is not. And Ruler, he's got one more bullet, but that will not be able to take that one down. So GenG get the Drake, but they lose 2.
Yeah, they lose 2, and it was once again, okay, Ruler, he should be fine, but that turret will not.
Pointed it out already. 3, 1, and 4. Does have his Cosmic Drive now put together as Chovy having to deal with a whole lot of people.
5 people.
That's 5. Okay, that's too many.
Free farming for Ruler in the mid lane as well. Still a positive thing, but not, I think, as big as they would have hoped.
Kanavi just watches his red buff die as Delight is going to discover Canyon. He may not be able to escape this one. It's down to 50%. Duro is going to make his way over as Gumayusi with another bullet time. Canyon's not in the Tempered Fate, and so he's going to be taken out. Cosmic Binding's good, though, and Ruler is able to get himself to safety. The Bard not so lucky. And then GenG goes on to not lose to anyone else ever again, and the only team that's been able to beat them got eliminated.
That could actually occur. That is very funny.
Yeah, could be hilarious, but it's not.
Maintain Baron Vision. Push these waves, maintain Baron Vision. Canyon?
Okay, well, not sure about that one. It's Gumayusi able to sidestep the Deadly Flourish, but Canyon needs to do something crazy to get out of here. A flash is what he's going to employ. Zeka throws the orb around, and now Chovy gets a nice little taunt onto Zeus. He goes down to 50%, but HLE are looking absolutely fine right now. All right, Canyon possibly in a bit of trouble. Magnetstorm fires absolutely nothing unless you count the air, though, as Chovy also finds himself in an awkward spot. The curtains have been called here for Ruler. He does find Gumayusi with one of the shots as Zeka takes so much damage from that last bullet. Zeus is in the front line, but there is no follow-up. Shockwave's still there, bullet time's still there. There's still a lot of damage on the table here for HLE, but they are scattering, and they are not pressing their buttons. Deadly Flourish gets flashed out of Gumayusi, and now he'll press the button. He finds Duro to lock him down, and Ruler is going to be taken out. Zeka is so close to dead, but it's still going to be a gargoyle on the floor, and GenG are missing out on the rest of the fight. It's still going to be Canyon now, looking for an angle onto Zeus. He'll take him out with the help of Keen, who hits Mega, finds the Gnar, and takes out the jungler, as now Gumayusi's in melee range against Canyon.
It's
and
not
he makes
possible,
the rain,
Atlas.
but
it's not possible.
Gonna get out? No, it's not.
It's not possible for them to end the game in time now.
Well,
oh, sorry, it's 34-43.
Yeah,
no, 34-30.
They've still got like another minute.
Yeah.
All right, HLE, let's try and get in there. It's okay. That is Zeus just taking way too much damage. Keen trying to get that Navar in order as Gumayusi's going to get put into the Tempered Fate. Magnetstorm to try and buy some time, and they dive on top of the Misfortune, and she's wiped out before she can press any buttons. GenG, I think they may have just done it again. The flash dash forward. Q1, 2, and 3. Is it gonna come on in? That is the meat slap to slow down. He's got another round of Qs, and Zeka is limping out of the way. Finally, Canyon locks it up. Over right now, so even if HLE defend, they're going to have to win another game in this series, and I have a feeling that this game is over, and match point is collected here for GenG. Everyone on HLE sweating just that little bit more profusely as they are staring down the barrel of elimination.